Okay, good evening, folks. It is time for another old game stream with me, your host, Mark W. on old games on a weekday. Now, I'm kind of in the middle of doing a series of NetHack, a kind of long running series of NetHack games or streams. It's just one run of that, but I decided to take a break tonight because it's been quite a day, quite a week. And I don't know, I thought I'd play something for Atari 8-bit, a game that I have a pretty good handle on that I could probably play in less than an hour or maybe about an hour. And my mind settled on Ghostbusters. I could have timed that perfectly. I could have timed that. I settled for God. Anyway, I'm gonna reset that because it's kind of fun. I'm gonna not talk next time it happens, but I'll keep talking about the game a little bit while it's loading. Hello, Eric Johnson in the house. Thanks for joining. So yeah, this is from 1984. It came out like right after the movie did. This is a solid game. A lot of people don't like it when they try it today. I don't know why. I thought this game was great at the time, and it's definitely a creative game. If it's not perfect, I played it on my channel before, and I started to realize there's a lot of driving around when not much is happening. But it's a good game. It really puts the pressure on you. There's like this overall time limit of the PK energy, which is like the ghostly energy accumulating, and you have to like try to make as much money as you can by catching Slimer like ghosts. I'm gonna shut up when the intro starts because that's a lot of fun. And it was extremely fun. Yeah, it was extremely fun as a kid because there wasn't much in the way of games that spoke to you like that. And this is kind of fun too. It plays the theme from the movie by the theme by Ray Parker Jr. And it has a little bouncing ball with the lyrics for sing-along purposes if you're into that. Eric says, does the spacebar trick work? I'm trying to think of what you're referring to. I'm not really sure. Should I press it right now? No, it didn't do anything now. Actually, I don't have the window focused. Oh, yeah, there we go. Who are you gonna call? Okay, there you go. Designed by Glenn Anderson, 1984. It's amazing. This is a 40-year-old game we're about to play. David Crane's Ghostbusters. Now, what's the deal there? It's actually described as David Crane's Ghostbusters, but it's designed by Glenn Anderson. Maybe just the general design concept was Glenn Anderson, and then David Crane developed it or something like that. I'm not really sure. David Crane is mostly known for he's known for a lot of Activision games. Probably mostly, or what comes to my mind is Pitfall. All right, so I'm gonna jump into it. Now, this is kind of an interesting game. Let's read this over. Ghostbusters for professional paranormal investigations and eliminations. We're ready to believe you. To form a Ghostbusters franchise in your city. It's kind of funny. You're not necessarily the characters from the movie. You're forming your own Ghostbusters franchise. Or you could just imagine you're the characters from the movie. It's using New York City, so I can't imagine there's room for many Ghostbusters in New York City. Anyway. Yeah, but the setting is New York City. State your name, last comma first. And I'm just gonna go with W, comma, Mark. Do you have an account? I do not. So this is kind of cool when you whenever you finish a game, whether you win or lose, it gives you a an account number, and you can pick up where you left off money wise. So if you did very well and you earned a lot of money, you can play again and you can have a better car and better equipment for your Ghostbusters. But I'm gonna go with no for now. There was a trick where if you said your name was Goo and then your account number was a bunch of ones, it would start with tons of money. In that case, welcome to your new business. As a new franchise owner, the bank will advance you $10,000 for equipment. Use it wisely. You gotta spend a lot of that on a car. That's the problem. Yeah, here you go. To buy a car, press 1, 2, 3, or 4, and then press return. Press space to view the cars. Yeah, let's view the cars. My opinion back in the day was always, basically, well, first of all, you can't afford high performance starting out, right? You only start with 10,000. Compact kind of sucks. It's slow. It doesn't hold much cargo. the better two cars are the 1963 hearse, which is the car they had in the movie, and the station wagon. I think I usually start with the hearse. Station wagon holds more cargo, but I think it's a little bit overkill at the beginning, and you don't want to be tight on money starting out. So I think I'm gonna, well, let's look at all the cars. Then I'll probably pick number 2, the hearse. Carries 5 items of cargo, top speed 75 miles per hour, and it costs $2,000. So those are basically the 3 variables. You got the cost, amount of cargo, and the speed. 1963 hearse, $4,800, carries 9 items of cargo, almost twice as much as the compact, and its top speed is 90 miles per hour as opposed to the compact 75 miles per hour. Station wagon, $6,000, carries 11 items of cargo, and the top speed is 110 miles per hour. It's a pretty good car, the station wagon. I always thought right here looked almost like a hat. This part here looked like a hat. And lastly, the high performance car. It's purple. Why do I remember it being red? I'm wondering if I have like the colors wrong or I'm just remembering wrong. Anyway, this only carries 7, so it's actually a downgrade cargo-wise, but it's extremely fast, 160 miles per hour. So that actually matches the compact, is it? No, it's better than the compact. It's the high performance is second worst as far as cargo goes, but it's extremely fast. All right, so let's go with the hearse. That's what I'm gonna go with. And yeah, so you can buy equipment here. There's 3 screens worth of equipment, and essentially when you're starting out, well, first of all, the portable laser confinement system is very expensive, so I'm not going to get that. But that is something like, I think it's worth like, I forget how it works, like 5 traps or something like that. You have to buy traps, and these are required, right? You can't not buy traps. And that's what you trap the ghost with, the little Slimer-like ghosts that attack each building. And that's how you, it's kind of the fundamental core mechanic to how you make money in this game, is you trap those Slimer ghosts. So you want, like, well, the number of traps is how many ghosts you can put in them before you have to revisit your Ghostbusters headquarters and dump the traps. Usually you want minimum 2, I would say. Probably 3 is nice. Trying to remember everything here. Are we on page 1? Yeah, ghost bait is for, that's the bait for the Marshmallow Man. He comes towards the end of the game when the PK energy gets crazy at the end. And he stomps on buildings, and the city charges you a lot of money. I don't remember how much, like $1,000 every time he stomps a building. So it's pretty devastating to your bank account, and obviously to the city too. But really, the bottom line is your money in this game. That's your score essentially. So if you drop the bait in the street just as the Marshmallow Man is forming, you can see like the ghosts. Like there's like a bunch of ghosts that zoom into one location. That's where they're going to put the Marshmallow Man. They're going to create the Marshmallow Man, and you have to really quickly hit the B key on your keyboard to drop the bait in the street. And when you do that, the Marshmallow Man appears in the street instead of on a building, and he will he'll be sad. He'll have a sad face for not causing enough destruction, and the city actually rewards you with money instead of charging you money. So it's kind of important to have the ghost bait. Ghost vacuum is for just realized my joystick's not working. I just tested a game with it. Hold on. There we go. It was about the window having focus again. Right, so ghost bait is that. I'm gonna definitely get that. I feel like it's kind of important to get that. Traps, I kind of already described that you trap the Slimer ghost. Let's start with 2 for now, but I might... Do they have like auto fire on or something? Does this thing even have auto fire? It might be the emulator's auto fire. Shoot. Because look, yeah, if I hold the button down, it does that. It must be... Here's the thing, this particular emulator, anytime you change the settings, it resets the whole game that you have loaded. So I kind of am hoping that I somehow have an auto fire on the hardware that I'm forgetting about. This is a neat little controller, by the way. It's called the Competition Pro Extra by Speedlink. I like to use this for my 8-bit computer style games. Anyway, I might be up a creek here. Well, not up a creek, but I might have to start over because of this nonsense right here. Right, let's see. In other words, you gotta if there is autofire enabled here somewhere, I have to disable it, and then the whole emulator will restart. So we'll have to wait for it to load again, unfortunately. But I can't actually. Oh, here we go. Autofire off. Okay, so why is it doing that? Maybe that's just how it works in this game. I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't. I mean, that could, if there is some form of autofire on that, could actually screw me in the game. I'm just not sure. Maybe this is just how it behaves on this menu when you hold down the button. I don't know. No, I don't think so. 'Cause I'm just trying to tap it once to toggle it, and it's doing that. I must have some form of autofire going. And I don't see any switch on this controller, so I don't think it's that. All right, that's kind of annoying. I also don't know why there's two different things, game pads and controllers here. Like what? I find the preferences for this particular Atari emulator to be very confusing. Well, see, there's got to be something making it do that. I could. What if I put autofire? Fire dependent. What does that mean? Or continuous? I have no idea what that means. Continuous. It's gonna reset. Yeah, it resets the damn game. Isn't that so annoying? Oh my god. Okay, what I need is a quick to load game I can test this on first. So I'm gonna actually pivot over to something I can load very quickly, like Keystone Capers. It's a cartridge game, and I can just hit the button to start and basically go. Well, after the jingle plays. Oh yeah, I'm jumping. I'm not even pressing the damn button. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, I just set it to continuous. That must be what that is. Okay. Fire dependent. I don't know that. Let's try off. That's kind of what I want, but why would they want continuous? Like it's not even toggled. It's always on. Weird. Yeah, this is... Shoot. Well, actually, I don't know if... Honestly, I don't know if this game would behave like that when I hold it down, either. I'm trying to think, is there a game I know wouldn't behave that way? Maybe I should just play and see how I do. I don't know. But I know I'm going to get screwed when I'm trying to trap the ghost, because what you do is you place your first Ghostbuster and press the button once to make him aim his proton gun, and then the other one has to do the same. And if you're accidentally hitting the button fast, it's going to really screw you up. So I guess I can just try it and see how it behaves. And if it screws me up, I'll dig into this more. But like I really don't get why it would be like this. All right, let's try what I just said though. Remove the cartridge and get into Ghostbusters again. It's always something with emulators. Speech Systems of Berkeley, California, by the way. They had special technology for the Ghostbusters. Ha 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 ha. And while that's loading, I can fine-tune my screen here a little bit. Okay. Old games on a weekday. There you go. That was high tech at the time. All right, I'm gonna give it a try, like I said. And if the button is auto firing, I'll have to figure out. If it's auto firing and it screws me up, I'll have to figure out something from there. So I don't know. So you can hold down the button here actually and make it go faster, but maybe I'm wrong. Please state your name. W. Mark. Do you have an account? No. In that case, welcome to your new business. As a new franchise owner, the bank will advance you $10,000 for equipment. Yeah, I'm not going to explain all this again. Let's just try to jump into playing. So again, we're going to go with the hearse, number 2. did not press space. I pressed 2. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna get this. Yeah. PK energy detector. Image intensifier. If you don't have that, the green ghosts that you hunt kind of warp in and out of vision. Like they're kind of like flickery and hard to see, if I recall correctly. So the ghost bait we want. We've already described the ghost bait. And the traps are must-haves as we talked about. You want at least 2. I'm probably gonna go with 3, but let's see how much money I have after I get the ghost vacuum. The ghost vacuum is for when you're driving through the city. The yellow ghost that you kind of tag on the strategic map screen, and you'll see what that looks like if you haven't seen that before. You can suck them up with the vacuum and therefore keep them from reaching the Zool building, which is what increases the PK. And the city's PK energy is the timer of the whole game, basically. All right, so yeah, the only thing left is the portable laser confinement system, which I'm not going to be able to afford anyway. And again, I think that's like 5 traps in 1 or something like that. Forget exactly how it works. That's definitely the high rolling Ghostbusters equipment. Anyway, traps. All right, this is probably a good loadout for a noob. I always felt like the marshmallow sensor wasn't that useful, if I recall correctly. Rather, the PK energy detector, what that does is, if you're next to I think the way it works is if you're next to a building that is about to have a ghost attack it. By the way, let me fix these screen here. I just realized it's messed up because I was playing with my logo. There we go. Yeah, so if you're next to a building that's about to be attacked by a ghost with the PK energy detector, it will turn pink. It gives you a heads up. Otherwise, you have to wait till the red alert flashes. The marshmallow sensor, yeah, I feel like I never really found that to be too useful. I don't remember specifically what it does, though. I guess it gives you an extra heads up about the Marshmallow Man coming, but I always found like you could react in time. As long as you hit the B button within like 2 seconds or so, when you see the ghosts go zoop, then you're usually good. Anyway, I think I'm ready to roll, and hopefully again the auto fire is not a thing. I don't know. All right, here we go. Here we are. I am the little Ghostbuster symbol. You pick a building to go to. There's already a place being attacked. That flashing red building means a Slimer-like ghost is attacking. And I can safely stay in the right lane there. Oh, now I can't move, okay. Clicking the window always helps. Alright, so you gotta position your first guy. Position your second guy. Ah! Okay, the auto fire screwing. Yep, so I don't know what's causing auto fire, but I'll have to solve that before I can practically play, unfortunately. So what do? I don't know. Let me see if there is hardware auto fire. I can get my manual for this joystick. Bear with me a second. Well, I thought I had that really quickly. I just got the box for this controller and I threw it somewhere stupid, I guess. In the old Mark W cave. There it is. Yeah, there might be some weird thing I'm missing. This is the speed link joystick. But yeah, I'm gonna have to restart. You can see the way it progresses as those yellow ghosts move towards Zool. Right now they go very slowly because the PK energy is low. And also you have the keymaster and the gatekeeper are once they meet together at Zool, then it's time for the end game stage of the game where you have to sneak past the Marshmallow Man to close the portal. Oh, you know what it was? Oh, stupid me. I thought this was a power switch on and off. That is the auto. I have a little switch over here that says rapid fire. I was for some reason assuming that was power, so that's all it is. But yeah, I'm gonna restart the game because I'm already way behind here. And unfortunately that means we gotta wait a little bit. Oh, I got a Google chat message. This must be my friend Scott, because he always has this uncanny way of doing that when I stream. It's become a running joke on his chat. Yep, it's Scott. Scott is sending me he's bragging about some work blog that he made, and the developers of the technology he's working with liked his blog post. Anyway, let's play some Ghostbusters. That's more exciting than Liquid Base. Let's see this. Yeah, let's get that on screen like that, so you can see. The bottom shows the that's by the emulator. It draws that thing in the corner when it's accessing the disk, I think, or doing something. All right. Make that a little bit lower. Yeah, for those who just joined, this is what the intro looks like. It has this fun, silly sing-along thing. But I'm gonna jump into the game because we've already spent time watching that before. Okay. So once again, we gotta create our franchise, make our account, etc., etc. W. Mark. No. In that case, welcome to your new business. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I'm gonna just get the same equipment. Hearse, 3 traps, etc., etc. Okay, I'm gonna press 2 for last beat. 2 and enter. All right, let's get our PK energy detector. Again, that helps us kind of warn us of ghosts about to attack a building. This thing helps me see the ghosts I'm trying to trap. Marshmallow sensor, I don't remember specifically how it works, but once again, I remember finding it not really that useful. Ghost bait, again, that's for the Marshmallow Man. You want to make him appear in the street rather than smashing a building. Traps, you need at least 1 of them. It's better to have at least 2. It's mandatory to have at least 1. You probably want at least 2. I usually go with 3 to start with. If I picked the station wagon, it might be the case that I'd have to go a little bit lower on traps, perhaps, just to keep the budget or something. Maybe I could do the station wagon. How much more did it cost? 1,200? I could probably have the same exact payout. 1,200 more. I mean, it costs 6,000 as opposed to my I'm just gonna roll with the hearse. It's fine. All right, so we're rolling with our hearse. Let's begin. So once again, we're gonna go right to this building. And normally you want to, if you really want to optimize your play, you want to stay in the middle if you have any yellow ghosts coming. You've tagged them on the map screen, but I have not done that. So I stay pulled over to the right lane, basically. So you gotta do this. He can't go through the stream, so you try to trap him, and then you press the button to spring out the trap, and you capture him. So I have 1 of my 3 traps full. Since there's no other ghost alerts yet, I'm gonna just dump it back at the Ghostbusters HQ, and by the time I do that, there might be some ghost alerts happening, as well as some of the yellow ghosts to tag and vacuum with my vacuum cleaner, which is a strange thing invented for the game. But you can also drive around and try to find the pink sign. There we go. So I'm gonna tag 1 guy. I've tagged 1 guy. I'm gonna suck him up now. That prevents him from reaching Zool and adding to the PK energy. And now by the time I reach here, maybe the green ghost will have arrived. No, so I'm just gonna wait here until it's turned red, or if something else comes up. There we go. Yeah, the red is showing up as a little bit purplish for some reason. This must be the emulator's configuration. Not a big deal, really. Well, again, nice in the middle. I probably could have done it already. Come on, come on, come on. If you take too long, he goes away by the way. And sometimes you just don't get him. You get him pretty trapped in the center nicely, but you miss it and he slimes you. So now I only have 2 men. You have 3 men to start every time you visit Ghostbusters HQ. If you get slimed, you only have 2. And you need at least 2 to do the trap thing. So I was kind of, you get slimed once and you're kind of at the border already. You need to either get a new man or just deal with 2, and then if you get slimed again, you need to get all your 3 men replenished. It almost seems like there's like a whole army of these Ghostbusters at my Ghostbusters HQ just ready to go. It's not just like, Egon and Ray, etc. There's like hundreds of them in the HQ. Okay, I'm getting ready to get it. Come on, Ghost, show up. You're wasting my time. There we go. All right. The whole game is kind of time-based. You want to not waste time. Oh, I thought I was going to miss it again. Okay. So that's one trap full. You can hit the spacebar, by the way, to show your status. Like how many traps are full, how many men left. Backpack power at 95% of maximum, etc., etc. So I just tagged 3 ghosts, the yellow ghosts. I'm going to drive around the city. Just because there's no activity otherwise, I'm going to just suck these guys up and return to Ghostbusters HQ to dump the trap. They don't have 3 traps available again. Alright, so we got the 3 ghosts. Pull over to the right. And my pulling over to the right is kind of a micromanagement that I figured, a micro optimization. Otherwise, you have to wait for the game to animate your car pulling over to the right. So I used to have this game like really down, and I still have a good memory of how to play it well. So right now, it's so early in the game that there's not much going on. But it gets hectic pretty fast. The whole game you can play through in maybe like a half hour or so. There we go, red. Or purple as it appears on my screen for some reason. Oh shit, he got out of it. Alright, so now I have to do this and kind of hope. Who knows? If you cross the streams, it's bad. Yeah, I got him! Sometimes you manage to get him when he's not even in the perfect spot. And that's what I just did. Alright. If you cross the stream, I think you lose both men across the stream. Alright, so I'm going to just clean up some of these ghosts. Oh, there's a pink one there, so I'll tag this last one and go to the pink building. By the time I drive all the way around the city like that, the ghost might appear. The green ghost, that is. We'll suck up 3 of the yellow ghosts. And by the way, your vacuum cleaner never gets full. Unlike the traps. Okay. I'm pulling over manually again to do my little micromanagement. Micro optimization. Okay, waiting for it to turn red again. I could just like run over to Ghostbusters HQ and dump it. I think I have 1 trap full, right? But this is fine. Come on, get in the middle. Alright. One thing would be cool if there was like a... I'm not saying like a huge... It doesn't need to be a huge amount of ghosts, but if there was some variety, maybe there were 3 different kinds and they had different patterns, I think that would be pretty cool. Okay, we're gonna replenish everything. See what's up. There's some yellow guys to capture. I might just do a tour around the city for now. Okay, we're gonna head to that pink building and we're gonna capture 3 yellow ghosts on the way. And obviously, if you have the faster car, this screen moves faster. And it's kind of fun when you play the high-performance car, just seeing the road lines moving so quickly. But nobody's here yet. We got there too soon, so we keep waiting again. Now, if anything turns red, you see it no matter where you are. I'm seeing the pink flash only when I'm adjacent to it because of my PK detector, whatever it's called, PK energy detector. Okay, it turned red. Come on. Ooh-yah. So you can see I'm earning money every time I catch a ghost. I got 5,700 right now. Again, just kind of sweeping up these yellow ghosts and taking the opportunity to... You know, it's not like I urgently need to go to the Ghostbusters HQ, but as long as nothing else is going on, it's like I might as well replenish my stuff. Oop. At some point I'm gonna have to get ready to put my finger on the B key to drop the ghost bait for the Marshmallow Man, but right now it's pretty quiet. And by the way, once you start drawing a lot of those dots for your path, at that point you don't want to just sit there waiting usually, because you have to drive that full path. So if nothing is going on, Just trigger it. Drive the path. And you can make it an absurdly long path if you really want to. Alright, so there's a red one that we didn't get to see ahead of time. So the less, you know, the longer it's flashing red, and it counts this time driving too, the less likely you are to catch it. It might disappear by the time you get there, or you might have only a short amount of time to capture it. So you gotta move fast pretty much the entire game. Everything you do. Ah! Oh, I thought I didn't have it. I thought I missed that one for sure. Okay. And you may notice I can't really go to the right there. It's like just a limited play area. So I'm making quite a path here. Near the pinky. I'm gonna go here. What did I get? 3 yellow ghosts again? Beep, beep. So I guess you're familiar with this game, Eric, given that you mentioned the spacebar trick on the title screen. This game came out for various platforms, and they're not all the same. The NES version is different, the Sega Master version is different, but it's not a completely different game. It's the same kind of basic design, but with some like differences. Like in the Sega version, I think you have to like navigate traffic and stuff like that. Maybe the NES one, I don't know. Maybe both. Ooh, that was close. I almost crossed the streams. And I think you like lose money every time you bump into a car in the NES version. I kind of like this one the best, but I wish... Yeah, I have some ideas for improvement. Like, mostly that there would be a variety of ghosts. That would be fun, like if there were different tactics you needed to use against them. And sometimes this driving scene can get a little uneventful, which I guess maybe that's why for NES they made it so you have to navigate through traffic and not bump into cars. But I don't know, I never liked that. I tried that and I didn't like it. A friend of mine had the NES version, so I used to play his. But I found myself going to this one more. As basic as it might be. I think the NES one has a really annoying end game. I don't remember how it works, but I think you have to like climb all these staircases in the Zool building. And I don't know, I didn't like it. It's like a little bit of a shoot 'em uppy kind of thing. Did I get 2 or 3? Two. Okay. Alright, there's a red right there. I'm making another little micro optimization. When you're drawing your path, it's a little bit shorter if you move diagonally on the corners. There's one less dot that's drawn. Yeah, that's really a micro optimization. I used to have this game so down. Oh, and then I still do that sometimes. Though. I recovered from that. And then I missed him after all in the end. Oh well. He slimed me. For the Commodore version of this game, it's basically the same exact thing, except the Marshmallow Man scene at the end it has a different feel to it, and I never mastered that. I never really maybe I didn't totally master that in this game. I would get it like 80-90% of the time. I would sneak past the Marshmallow Man. He like basically jumps back and forth, and you have to sneak at least 2 guys through him. Like between his legs. And it's the same thing in the Commodore version, but it has a different feel to it. I never really got the hang of doing that in the Commodore version. Alright, I have a feeling as soon as I reach my destination, there's going to be like 2 buildings flashing now. Or at least 1. Oh, no, I missed one. Oh, man. Thought I had them all. What, I tagged 4 of them? I think I did. Yeah, there's a red one right there. Okay. So, suck up this ghost. Oh! Missed it. Almost missed it again. Alright, so we're going to get into the red building. Take out Slimer here. One of Slimer's 13,000 cousins. Oh, man! He slimed me. Okay, might as well replenish our man. Now, the tighter you do make those streams you trap them in, the more likely it is you'll get it. At least that's my experience. So when I didn't have them like totally optimally tight, I was feeling a little bit nervous about that. Like there was a little bit of a gap. Ah, damn it. That's kind of why you should stay in the middle. As long as there's ghosts to stuck up still. Otherwise you miss him. Here's our Slimer. Oh, what is this? I'm getting some crap luck here. Okay. Or maybe it's just crap skill. Oh. Yeah, I'm sweeping up a lot of these ghosts. Shoot, I guess I'll go back to Ghostbusters HQ. It's gonna be a long trip with this 4 guys to suck up. And again, by the time I get there, maybe there'll be some activity that has spawned since. Okay, got 1. There should be 4. 2. 3. And 4. Okay, let's see what activity spawns in a moment. Get our fresh new guys who are unslimed. Anything yet? Grab 1 ghosty here. Oh, there's 1. And then back over to where I was, because that was pink. It'd probably be red by the time I finish this job. Oh, are you kidding me? Alright, that's how it goes. Hey Troy Martin, how's it going? Thanks for joining. I might do a little bit of this sweeping up because they're going fast now, and we'll try to get back here in time. This is on Atari 8-bit. I'm specifically emulating a 48K 400/800. Atari 400/800. There we go. Okay, so once again, we try to line them up, and hopefully I have better luck this time. I don't know what happened. Oh! It's brutal. And that's just, oh, my backup mineral. Okay, I'm gonna miss that one, unfortunately. We gotta, basically all slime. They have only one man left. I have to, head back to headquarters. And Troy said that he never got his hands on this emulator, otherwise looks good for the time. Yeah, it's quite a fun game. A lot of people trash it, like angry video game nerd and stuff, but I find it a lot of fun. It's not perfect by any means, but although he might have been specifically trashing like the NES version, perhaps, which does have some changes that I don't like. Like again, I was talking about the traffic. You have to drive through traffic and not bump into cars, or it costs you money. Okay, I was about to complain. I had that as perfect as possible down to the pixel. So if I didn't pull that off, it would just be frustrating. But hey, I got it. And it's just there is an element of luck to it, so that's just how it is sometimes. You'll just miss them sometimes. And Troy says the NES version is awful. I like the game concept though. Yeah. Oh shit. Alright, this is when you have to try to wing it like this. Come on, go to the middle. Come on, come on, come on. Ah, damn. Well, am I gonna beat my starting money of 10,000? Usually I can easily do that, but right now, right now it's not looking great. Hopefully I can make some money on the Marshmallow Man incidents if I don't screw those up. Come on, come on, come on. I probably could have gone there. All right, nice. Okay, what else is happening here? Pink there. I'm gonna go back to the HQ. Pink there too. Snap up 2 of these ghosts. We're already at PK about 4,000. The max is 9999. Once you get to 9999, it's just like a matter of time before the gatekeeper and the keymaster go to the center Zool building, and then it's endgame time. Oh, it's getting crazy now. Okay, let's hunt a Slimer here. The green ghost. You know, he was never called Slimer in the original movie, and the credits mentioned Green Ghost. Slimer was, I think, the name they gave him in the cartoon, basically. Alright. We gotta get ready for the B key. I think it's gonna happen any moment now. They're hitting, you can see the ghosts are actually reaching the Zool building now. So they're ramping up that PK energy at an ever-increasing rate. Whew, that was close. Beef Erickson, says Troy Martin. That's him on Twitch. Cool, guys. You can check out Beef Erickson on Twitch. Do you play old school games or just new school or middle school? Oh, you got out of it. Oh man, that sucked. Yeah. All right. So our 3 traps are full, I believe. So let's run home to the headquarters and get ready to bait. That didn't sound good. Get ready to bait. I think I tagged no yellow so I can stay in the right lane here. So I have kind of my ring finger awkwardly on my B key down here on my desk, getting ready to hit the bait button. And Troy says he plays everything mostly retro. Cool. Alright, there we go. And boom. Alright. Alright, we have over 10 grand, so I can't complain right now. Unless I blow up. Unless I screw up on the... Oh, there we go. Marshmallow incident. There we go. I put the bait in the street. And I may award you $2,000 for averting the marshmallow catastrophe. As you can see, the ghosts are flying now. It's getting scary. PK energy is going crazy. But yeah, you get 2 grand every time you successfully deal with that. I forget how much you lose if he smashes the building. It might be like 4 grand or something like that. I think it's something like that. Oh, across the stream. Shit. I was trying to tighten the trap for them. You know, the stream trap, so to speak. But now I have to go back to HQ. Makes you lose 2 men when you do that, which means you have to go to HQ right away. No other alternative. There goes the Marshmallow Man again. And once again, he appeared in the street thanks to my quick pressing of the B key. Now you have a limit to the amount of bait that you have, so if you accidentally press it when he's not actually coming, you could run out. I forget how many usages, like maybe 3 or 5. Yeah, I didn't make the oh, there he goes again. That's right, Troy, I did not unmake the universe. That would be extraordinarily bad. It just zaps the two people holding the guns, fortunately. Does not undo the universe. That's never a good thing. Okay, let's get here. 1 ghost to suck up. Now, I may have enough time for another game. What I can do is continue my in-progress count, sort of, so I'll have the same amount of money that I end the game with. And if I manage to get past the Marshmallow Man at the end, I will get a bonus for that as well. Okay, let's head over to this other red building. You started the air conditioner, Troy? Yeah, it's... I just put on my ceiling fan. Oh, too late. Okay. I'm heading to HQ while I'm right here. I think I need to empty traps or something. Okay, suck up 1 ghost and get this green ghost. You should get a little bit of money for getting the yellow ghosts. Give me like 100 for those, maybe. That would be cool. That might have been a change they made in the NES version, actually. And yet somehow I hated it. Oh, he cheated me. You bastard. Hey, got him. Cool. Oh, Another Marshmallow Man incident. That poor Marshmallow Man. He's very sad. You can see he's got a sad frown on his face every time I thwart his plans to destroy a building. I'm remembering another thing in the NES game is you don't trap them between two streams like that. You shoot a vertical stream and you kind of capture them in it. Like it's just a different mechanic that I don't like as much. Ah, you bastard. Okay, time to head back to HQ. Bait again. I guess I used like 5 of them by now. Oh, here we go, endgame. Go to Zool, sneak past the Marshmallow Man, and close the portal. Alright. So I gotta do, yeah, it's like, my trick is I don't know if I have this perfect, but you gotta line your backpack up with that center green line that's kind of splitting the two doors. I probably already had it, but I screwed it up. Then you try to just go through when he's at peak height. That might do it. Let's try it. Good, I got 1 through. Now I have to get 1 out of the remaining 2 through, and then I have 1. Alright, I did it. Hooray! Still got it. Hey, welcome SW Jedi 101, who says used to play this on the C64 all day like 30 years ago. Awesome. Congratulations, thanks to you, Mark W. The portal to the spirit world has been closed. You earn a $5,000 reward from the city. Also, you made more money than you started with, so the bank will raise your credit limit to $26,800. Your new account number is 504-14300. Starting balance 10,000. Ending balance 26,800. Cool. I'm gonna type my account number here in the chat, and I'm gonna play again. It only took about less than an hour, I would say. I had to fiddle with getting my autofire stuff sorted out and going over the intro and stuff, so it was probably only like a 30-40 minute game, I feel like. All right, how do I go back to the title? Do I have to reset it? Much better way to end the game, says Troy. Much better than the NES one. Yeah, got it. I mean, I liked the idea of taking like classic games and modding them or improving them in some way or remaking them in some way. But the NES game kind of took this design that had been out for a few years and tried to do that and somehow just bungled it completely. That's how I feel anyway. I might need to put on my ceiling fan at the next level here. All right. Yeah, I think maybe I just hit the start key. Maybe that's what I need to do. There we go. Ghostbusters. Let's hear that again. Bouncing. I just thought back in the day this bouncing ball was the coolest thing. And, like, it had the lyrics to the song in it. Amazing. It's something strange in your neighborhood. Who you gonna call? Alright, let's get into the game. Ah, it's fun. It's silly but fun. All right, so now we can play again with what was it? Something like $26,000. We could try the high performance car. It has garbage, cargo room, but I might be able to get the that really expensive trap thing. I forget its name. I should look up how that works. I could find the manual real quick. I feel like you still need to buy 1 trap if you use it, but it might be wrong. My account number is 504-14300. What? Did I make a typo? I'm looking at what I wrote in the chat here. Hold on. W, comma, Mark was what I named myself, right? It should just be, it kind of just uses like a hashing kind of algorithm or something to 504-14300. Oh man. Yeah, thanks, Troy. Troy's gonna rewind the video and check it. Could it be I put like W, comma, space mark maybe? I can rewind on my end too. Let me try that. So let's see who finds it first. 504-1430. Yeah, that's exactly what I had. Wonder if my name is different. Did I spell it differently? Or is it somehow not going to work because it's... I don't know. I can't complete that thought. I was going to say because it's emulated, but that makes no sense. Okay, I'm going to rewind to when I wrote my name for the first time. Back when I was in kindergarten, I wrote my name for the first time. No, in the video. Yeah, I wrote W, comma, Mark just like that. Huh. You know what? I see in the video, I put a space in front of W by accident. I see that the W in my video, rewinding the video, it's lined up with the E in please above it. But here it's lined up with the L in please. Interesting. So how do I redo this? Maybe just go back to the prompt. No, it doesn't let me re-enter my name here. So I have to reset then. Damn. All right, I guess I'll do that. Okay, we have to wait for this load to happen. I told it to go at as fast as it can, but it still takes a moment. Okay, now limit to normal speed, and let's try again. I should try this trick that I read in a magazine once, that if you type your name as Goo, G-O-O, and your account number is all ones, it'll give you a ton of money. Actually, I think I tried that recently and it didn't work. I must be misremembering it somehow, or maybe I have the number of ones wrong or something. Anyway, let's try if I can get this right. I think I had a space is what it turns out. I don't know how I managed to do that, but 504-14300. Oh, come on. All right, I don't, maybe there's something about it that would make it not work. I don't understand. Maybe this is why the goo code didn't work when I tried it a while ago too. Like I tried it a couple of years ago on one of my streams here, and the goo thing didn't work. I don't know. Let me try one more time. But W in the video, I wrote space W. Could it be I possibly entered a different character that looks like a space? I don't know. It's getting stupid. I mean, I guess I could just try again with the 10,000. Yeah, I don't... Oh, you know what? I reset the game after I entered that name. Let me check again what I entered. I had a problem with my autofire. Oh, what the fuck? Now it's showing up as I had W lined up with the space right here. So I hit that many spaces apparently. Okay, I don't know. It could be I was impatient and pounded the button. And that's just how it worked out. All right, let's try this again. Maybe I was waiting for it to load or something. I did that. Pounded the space bar. You know what? I was trying to figure out how to make the text go faster because I thought there was a way to do that, and I hit the space bar a bunch of times. It's kind of kind of annoying that it would behave in that manner. But yeah, it looks like I hit enough spaces to make the W lined up with the space above it between please and state. So it's like you gotta be to handle old 8-bit computers, you had to be like a computer hacker. W, here we go. That's exactly what I'm seeing in my video. 504-1430. Yeah, we got it. We hacked it. We hacked my bank account. All right. So I could try the high performance. I want to again remember how that shit. I just closed something that I didn't want to. Hold on a second. I closed my YouTube control panel thingy where I can see your chats and everything. This is an amateur production, if you can't tell. Oh, I got that little logo a little bit to the side there. Thanks for subscribing, by the way, whoever hit the subscribe button. I see somebody did. Let me get back into my they call it the control room. That's right. All right, I'm back in the control room. Okay. And I wanted to look up, actually, if I could find the manual. I can see how that containment unit thing, whatever it's called, the deluxe trap thingy works. Because I might want to go with the high performance, but I would have to get that deluxe trap thingy so I don't use up my limited cargo room. I found somebody's like handwritten notes or something. I don't know what this is. Is this the official manual? That can't be. Maybe this is all there is. Portable laser confinement system. That's what I'm thinking of. Stores 10 Slimers in your vehicle. Wow. Saves time travel back. Saves travel time, not time travel. I'm being dyslexic today. Right. I felt like there was a caveat with that. Like I guess you have to buy one trap anyway, even when you have that, because that's just how it works. Anyway, I think I'll try it if I have enough money. I think I should. So I'll try the high performance and handle the low cargo for that vehicle situation by getting the portable laser confinement system. Retro Arch on Mac X. Troy Martin. No, I'm using it's called Atari 800 Mac X. It's based on the emulator called, I think, Altira or something like that. It's just kind of a UI for Altira. All right, so let's try this. 10 is an insane amount. You're like, as long as you don't get slimed a lot, you don't even have to return back to HQ very often. All right, I'm gonna try it. High performance. It only has I think 7. What's with this purple? I don't know what's going on with my emulator. I kind of want to play with that, but I don't want to do that live. Like, I think there's probably a setting that changes the palette or something. Troy needs to mess with his emulator on my Mac, on his Mac. Cool. All right. I can probably let's see. It's 1, 2. Again, I can only hold, I think 7. It was, or it might be 5. You know, can I go back and look? I guess I can't. Maybe the manual here tells me. No, it doesn't. It just tells you to look at the screens that tell you the info about each car. All right. I think it was 5 though. I mean, I guess I could test it. Does it let you put things back? Oh, you work with Swift, huh? That's cool. I'm a developer too, but I don't work with Swift. Right. So if I can only store 5, I'd want to do these 2 guys, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would have to get 1 trap. I think that's how it works. Let's see if I can get by without 1 trap. But it might mean I have to make a tough choice if I have to get that. Like, not get the ghost vacuum or not get something. I don't know. Oh, I can hold all that? What do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe it is 7. I wish I knew the exact number, though. I can always rewind my stream. Let me do that. I'm going to rewind my stream. See what it said when I was going over the screens earlier. To see all the cars. And let's see. The compact is garbage. Nobody wants that. Bear with me a moment, please. All right, here we go. I thought I got to the point. It's like the, you know how sometimes that little pop over image when you're using the slider thingy, it doesn't always match what's really there. That's annoying. All right, so I think I found it now though. High performance carries 7 items. Okay, so I was worried it would only carry 5. With 7, I think I'm in great shape. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and yeah, I think it. Like I said, I think it forces you to get a trap even if you have that portable laser thingy. I can always try it. Does it not let you put things back? I guess it doesn't. Can't go to the right. All right. I mean, I could just get the marshmallow sensor as well, but again, I always felt like you didn't really need that. Let me look at what it does here, though. It warns you of impending approach of the dreaded marshmallow man by turning a building white when you're by it. Yeah, that's the thing. You have to be by it. If it just gave you the warning ahead of time, no matter where you were, it might be good. But the way it works is you have like maybe 2 to 3 seconds to react and hit the B key anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's why I don't get that ever. Okay, my old memories from childhood are holding up there. So I basically have everything except the marshmallow sensor, which I could get if I wanted to. So it's almost like the cargo is a non-issue. The cargo limitation is a non-issue when you're rich, right? And Troy says Apple's game frameworks are surprisingly good. That's cool. I wouldn't mind playing with that. The problem is, you know, compatibility-wise, you know, you don't have a huge audience for Macs, and you're probably better off. Well, if you wanted to, if you're just doing it for a hobby, for the heck of it, I think it's great. But if you really wanted to, like, you know, put a game out there on Steam or something, you're probably, and support Mac, you're probably better off using like Unity or something like that. I would guess. I mean, I'm not really that well versed in that stuff, but anyway, why don't we get into our high performance vehicle here and take off? Let's go to our first ghost victim. Look how fast we're gonna go. Phew, look at those lines zooming by. Wow, that was fast. Driving all the way across town in our no-name high-performance vehicle. All right, awesome. We're gonna make a lot of money here. And again, it's like there's nothing going on. I might as well just drive back to Ghostbusters HQ for now. And what's my max speed? 120 miles per hour, or something like that. You could not go that fast in the city if you wanted to, unless there was literally no cars on the road, which never happens. This is cool though. I like having this thing. All right, so we know a ghost is gonna come right there, but I'll touch the yellow ghosts. If I can get this one. All right. We're gonna zap up 2 of them. Hopefully we don't go so fast that the ghosts come by faster. No, it looks like they come by at the same speed. Dang. You have the same reaction time, basically, is what I'm getting at. Oh, I was about to bitch that. Ah, no fair. You're actually anxiously awaiting Apple Intelligence. I don't even know what Apple Intelligence does. I know it's obviously AI, but I don't really know what its capabilities are. So you might make a game or something as a hobby that plugs into Apple Intelligence. That could be neat. All right, let's get this red here. Yeah. It's basically a localized version of GPT, Troy said. Oh, cool. A mini version. Come on, turn red already. I'm gonna miss some yellow ghosts here. Getting a little bit too close to Zool. There we go. Booyah. Okay, let's suck up some yellow ghosts. Let's get this guy first, who's right here. Again, I'm just kind of, you know, I'm not going to any particular place, but I made that long path on the map screen that I want to just, you know, get it done. So suck up the ghosts and then see if there's anything going on now. Still no. Scoot around the city. Maybe touch this one. Touched by a ghost. And Troy says, stay tuned as far as his experiments with random generation. Cool out. Man, that sounds cool to me. Alright. It's so nice being able to zoom around so quickly. But yeah, I'm actually kind of rediscovering this car. I remember it as being sucky because I used to think the station wagon was kind of the top car. So I didn't like the cargo limitations of this one, but it feels like you can pretty much get everything if you have enough money for the portable laser thing. And then you have basically 11 traps. We should see if I can end this game with more money than I finished the last game with. Should be able to, I think. I actually don't use I don't use Twitch, Troy. I just keep it on YouTube. I did try Twitch a few times. For some reason, I don't know, I had some issues and I just kind of settled on YouTube and I don't bother using both. It was a while ago. It might be worth trying again. I could kind of do a simulcast or something. I think Stu, who's one of our regulars here, does that, like a simulcast sort of a thing. On his channel, Stu's Game Reviews. He plays some nice, fun, old stuff too. If you want to check him out, Stu's Game Reviews. STU apostrophe S. He often gets into like really old like adventure games and things like that, or like old computers like TRS-80. All right, so we got this pink one flashing here. We will check that out when it turns red. If it ever does. I hear it likes the girls. Come on. Okay, Slimy. Ah, shit. Should have just done it right there. Hey, nice. What are my stats looking at? Backpack power 55%, 1 empty trap, 3 minutes. I only have 1 empty trap left. Oh, you know what? I think it's counting that single trap separately from the containment unit thing. I'm not entirely sure. Did I really suck? I might have sucked up that many ghosts, right? I don't think I have. Anyway, now I've got a lot of I have 4 of the yellow ones to suck up, and it's a long path through the city, like going all the way around and backtracking and stuff. But with the high performance vehicle, we should be at HQ in no time. And let's see what it says about my traps at that point. Will it still report as 1 empty trap? 99%, 1 empty trap. Yeah, so I don't get to see what my real number of empty traps is, or my real capacity. But something I actually have to be aware of is, you know, the backpack capacity. That's not normally a thing you have to worry about because you're going back to HQ often enough. But with this mega containment unit thing, it might be an issue because I'm just kind of out and about so often. It's like something I've never really been too cognizant of, I guess. Cool. Troy says he played some Wing Commander last night. It holds up better than he expected. That's nice. I played some kind of the ancient precursor to that recently on this channel. It was Star Raiders. That's a lot of fun to me. Alright, so again, I'm just kind of moseying around and vacuuming some yellow ghosts up. Park Avenue, Church Street, Union Street, Broadway. Oh, you don't know Star Raiders? Yeah, you got. It's another Atari 8-bit game. You know, it's very basic because it's actually from the 70s, but it's still a lot of fun, especially if you try to keep in mind, like, hey, this is the 70s. There's been a lot of games that are similar. I think they were all inspired by that game. That was kind of like the system seller, or what do they call it, the killer app. If you got an Atari 8-bit machine in like 1979 and you saw Star Raiders, you'd be like, whoa. At least I assumed that. I wasn't there. Oh, wow, nice. Any pinkos? Pink buildings, that is. I'm not going on a communist witch hunt here. Alright. Yeah, this vehicle's nuts. I think this goes about like 4 times as fast as the hearse. Something like that. I could look up the actual miles per hour. That's on the status screen when you're purchasing cars. Or the vehicle, whatever, vehicle information screen. Just gonna wiggle a bit to get him. That's a short trip. There we go. Alright. I think you get more money the faster you get the ghost as well. I got 900 right there, $900. I think I've seen last game I got 300 for one of my captures. I think it has to do with the speed. And that rings a bell as well. I feel like I remember that being a thing. Oof. By the way, I usually like going below the building because you don't have to use the directional, like the joystick, to select the building. It always assumes the one you're below is where you want to go. So I just press the button without using the stick, and it takes me there. So you could do it like right. Oh, now I'm gonna drive it right here, but you have to hold the right. You have to hold right on your joystick and press the button. For what it's worth. There we go. I held right like a big boy. It's not that hard, really. Ah, shit! I messed it up. Alright, my backpacks are done. I gotta go back to GHQ. Got a little sloppy there. I was getting a little fast. Too cocky, maybe. And Troy says, I never got my hands on an ST or a Commodore 64. I resist buying one off eBay frequently. My friend had both, and I love going over there. Cool. I never played an ST. I played, like a lot of these Atari 8-bit computers were backwards compatible unless you played a particular game that it needed more RAM, and then you couldn't play it on, say, the Atari 400, which was the very earliest model. It was pretty neat, but I think it was also probably its undoing when they were trying to, like, compete with the NES in, like, the late 80s with, I don't remember which one, maybe it was the ST. And, you know, the commercials are showing, like, games from 1983 and stuff like that. Yeah. They had that commercial where they were comparing, again, I don't remember if it was the ST or not, but whichever computer it was, they were comparing it to the NES, and they were like, Atari's got this, and Nintendo has a toy robot, and it shows a guy holding Rob, like, what do I do with this? Kind of funny. Nintendo has a toy robot. I think it also had a light gun, whichever model Atari I'm thinking of from that commercial. It did not have Duck Hunt though. Amiga? Ah. You know, I've never played an Amiga. I should do an Amiga stream even if it's only emulated. Yeah. It is fun to play on original hardware when you can. Although usually it's better to have, like, I don't know, like some sort of an SD card reader instead of using a floppy disk. It's like the media can be a pain. The old media. Although cartridges tend to work awesome. But when I was at the Long Island Retro Game Expo a few years ago and I was checking out their ancient computer setup, they would often replace the floppy disk drives with the SD thingy. You know, it would go over the same interface, the same port. But you didn't have to wait for the load times or deal with the fragility of ancient floppy disks. Just wiggling over there to get this one ghost. And Troy says he's been tossing around the idea of opening a retro rental store. That's pretty cool. Ooh. I think I got... Okay, there we go. I was going to say after the red ghost... I knew the red ghost was here. Never mind. I got to sweep up some of those yellow ghosts is what I'm thinking. They're starting to hit the little building now. See if I can rush over there and tag them. Yeah, I should be able to do that. Let's hit this random building. Suck up 3 of them. Flurp. All quiet on the New York front. Sucking up 1 ghost. This speed is amazing. I don't know if I agree with that one, Troy. VHS needs to make a comeback. VHS was cool in its own right, though, for sure. Recording off TV. You know how much of that I did? My dad actually did an insane amount of that. He would record, like, he had like a few shows, like weekly shows he would record, as well as just one-off movies and stuff. And he had these shelves and shelves in a room in the house of just all these various movies and shows he recorded off TV. It's pretty neat. I think he might have gotten rid of some of them by now. Alright, got a red ghost right here, or a green ghost with a red alert, is what I mean. Ah, damn. Ha, I kind of agree. Depends on the movie, though. Troy says VHS horror is where it's at. Something about that lo-fi crappiness. One of my favorite movies is the original Night of the Living Dead, and when it's too pristine, like on the DVDs and Blu-rays, it almost detracts from it. And everything's gritty and stuff. It looks pretty cool. Alright. I'm debating in my head if I want to zip over to the other yellow ghost. Nope, we're going to take out this one first. Middle, middle, middle. Right. He almost escaped there, but here we go. I still enjoy Night of the Living Dead when it's like I have the latest Blu-ray from Criterion. It's still good. It's just I don't know. It's like a different aesthetic that actually works. You know, when it is gritty and when it is grainy and messed up, it helps. It's not like superior necessarily, but it's not like inferior. You know what I mean? It's like a different style to it that I like. Alright, I'm zapping up, or sucking up a bunch of ghosts here. I'll head to Ghostbusters HQ. And what, I get all 4? I think I got 4. Now, if someone could disassemble this game, I could fulfill my dream of adding more ghosts to the building. Different kinds of ghosts. Just variations, I think, would be cool with different tactics that you have to use. Maybe some of them are easier, some are more difficult. And the more difficult ones would get you more money. And Troy said, great film, definitely. And I live where most of that was filmed. Are you near Pittsburgh or Evans City? I kind of almost went to the Living Dead thing they had a couple years ago. Well, for the Dawn of the Dead, like 45th anniversary or something, but some other stuff came up. Oh, you're in Pittsburgh, cool. Yeah, I'm a big Romero fan in general as well. Not everything he made is awesome, but I like his style anyway. I like the Crazies and Martin. But yeah, my favorites are Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead. Alright. That's pretty cool, man. 14,600 is my bank account right now. I should be, unless I like really screw up with the Marshmallow Man, I should definitely beat my previous bank account balance. It's totally possible I'll screw up with the Marshmallow Man. I don't want to, you know, count my chickens before they're hatched. When I do that, that's when I mess up. But hopefully, I'm gonna get a little crazy and hope to break 40,000. Can I do that? I don't know, but that's my hope. Okay, so that just turned red and I have to suck 2 of these ghosts. I don't know if Stu is watching, but he always makes Beavis and Butthead style jokes. He'd be like, "Oh, you said you're gonna suck up the ghost. You're gonna suck the ghost." He turns everything perverted. All right, let's get this greenie. Come on, in the middle. Oh. Come on, come on, come on. Wasted my time. There we go. That one was worth 600 bucks. Yeah, the faster you go, the more money you make, for sure. Anybody pink? There's a pink. Let's just grab this last one. Hit the pink place. Or ghost. Okay, Troy says you gotta call it a night. Morning comes too soon. Alright, man. It's been nice chatting. Yeah, don't be a stranger for sure. Nice meeting you, and I hope to see you around. Take care, man. Okay. Wait. That ghost was worth, it looks like 900. Let's head over to Broadway. Yeah, 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 yeah. Baby goes, baby. All right, we're making the big bucks. As long as I'm here, I'm gonna stop by the Ghostbusters HQ, replenish my traps and whatnot. Okay, we gotta suck up these guys and also see what's pink as we're doing it. There's a pinky. Okay, it might be ready by the time we get back. Let's get 4 of these ghosts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that bastard. He escaped my trap. There's always some element of luck to this game, but if you do, yeah, perfect. If you do it perfectly, you'll have it. You're not gonna get it every time, but you maximize your chances. Try to get them right above your trap, and the stream should be as tight as possible. Ah, and you shouldn't do that. Come on, come on, come on, go! Ah, no. I think I need to hit HQ again because I got slimed twice, didn't I? You slimed me. Was it the Commodore one where it actually said that? It made that synthesized speech? Or was it digitized? I don't know. He slimed me. Okay, our PK is up to 3,700. Got 3 red alerts going on. We gotta move fast if we want to maximize our bucks. That's what it's all about, the money. This guy's not playing nice. Here we go. Bastard! The bad luck seems to come in streaks somehow. I don't know. 3 of them, and then we'll hit the red alert. Okay, let's get this guy. Hopefully we won't get slimed this time. There we go. Should be one more red alert to the left, a couple of buildings. There we go. Don't need to be in the middle lane. This one's been going for a little while, so I gotta act fast. Come on, come on, come on. Bastard! Go bastard! Oh, backup mineral out. Alright, so they're all out of action. I gotta suck up 4 of these ghosts, and I'm kind of going a long way here. But it doesn't matter with this super fast high performance car. You can zip around the city in no time. They gotta get ready to hit B soon, I feel like. 3 of them. Beautiful. Let's get ready. With the B button, let's drop the bait. Oh, I went to the wrong building. Don't. I wasted some time there, alright. Let's go here. Suck up a ghost. Now, as soon as that PK energy hit 5,000, I was able to visually see all the yellow ghosts started going much faster. That was like a threshold that it reached. Ah! Okay, get over here. I hope for the best. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, there's one more red alert, and again, the marshmallow shit is gonna come anytime. There it is. Okay, I put it in the street. That makes me 2,000 bucks. Nice. Averting the marshmallow catastrophe earns you 2,000 bucks, and I think it's something like 4,000 if you mess up. 4,000 that it costs you. So that's quite detrimental to your bank account. What else is happening here? You're just swarming in here. Look at this. Alright, I'm gonna get 4 and hit that red alert building. Purple alert. Okay, awesome. Ooh, alright. Do you have any men left? 2 men left. Ghostbusters, this filthy casual. Yeah, hey guy. Ghostbusters! Ah, ha, 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 ha. We're playing in the high performance vehicle this time. We made some money from our previous game. Alright, marshmallow alert again. And we have averted the catastrophe once again. The marshmallow catastrophe. I don't know how you can win this game without purchasing the ghost bait. I mean, I guess you could, but every one of those... Ah, man, that sucks. Every one of those marshmallow men is gonna cost you a ton of money. I can't imagine playing without the ghost bait. It doesn't make sense. If you wanted to artificially challenge yourself, I guess sure. But you don't get achievements in a game this old. Oh, you got out of that. Hey, nice. You got back into it though. Ha, that's all that matters. Marshmallow bait. Once again, averted the marshmallow catastrophe. Beautiful. Another purple alert. Oof. Oh, damn it. That was so close. Guess I'll head to HQ and replenish my slimed man. Alright, we got 2770, 27,700. I think we should be able to beat the balance from before. We just got another 2 grand. Let's go here. I guess it depends if I, well, I guess even if I fail at the end game, I should have more money than last time. I guess I'm already there. It would just be a matter of if I screw up with the marshmallow man on the buildings, as opposed to the end game marshmallow. Basically, if I let it crush buildings, then I won't do as well as last time. Otherwise, I'm good. Ouch. Marshmallow man again. $33,000, that's good. But really, I kind of have pretty much everything maxed out. I mean, all I could do is really, in addition, I could buy the marshmallow sensor that doesn't really help. And I guess extra traps if I wanted to get crazy, but with the portable containment unit, it's the 10 traps it provides is kind of more than enough. Anyway, here we go, end game again. Let's see if I can do it again. That was probably a good lineup, but I did it anyway because I don't know, I felt weird about it. Okay, 1 through. Two through. We did it again. Cool. Beautiful. Hey, Filthy. Yeah, I do play old board games as well, and sometimes newer ones. Yeah, I kind of have a multimedia, so to speak, gaming channel. I play board games or game books, and mostly video games, though. Alright, so, yeah, thanks to you, Mark W. Well, let's back up and go to the congratulations. Congratulations, and thanks to you, Mark W. The portal to the spirit world has been closed. You earned a $5,000 reward from the city. Also, you made more money than you started with. So the bank will raise your credit limit to $38,500. Your new account number is 516. It sounds like a phone number. That my old area code used to be 516. 516-7500. Write it down for future play. I could just write it in the chat here and pull it up later. 516. And the thing is, again, I kind of already maxed out everything I might ever want to buy. I got the high performance car with everything except the marshmallow sensor, which sucks. And, you know, that's pretty much all you need. So it would be cool if there were more really expensive things you could buy. But basically, it seems like if you play well once, then your second game you can buy, like, basically totally max out your stuff. Oh, I remember that game. Filthy Casual said they have a copy of Starship Troopers from the 1970s. My dad had that game. My dad and my older brother used to get a bunch of like those SPI and Avalon Hill games and stuff like that. And that's kind of where I cut my teeth on nerdy board gaming. In fact, I just recently bought a game. I've just recently bought on eBay one of the old SPI games. It is Dawn of the Dead. I kind of had my eye on this for a while because it doesn't, I heard it's not exactly a great game, but I had my eye on it anyway just because I'm kind of as we talked about before with Troy earlier, I'm kind of a nerd for the Romero zombie movies. And it could be fun to try. It has even like a solitaire option, so I might do a stream of that sometime perhaps. But yeah, I think it is time for me to depart for the evening. It was fun playing some Ghostbusters. Yeah, normally what I'm doing in my midweek streams is lately I've been playing NetHack. I have a run in progress, but I had such a crazy day today. I just wanted to play something for like an hour and a half, and it looks like I've done that. NetHack I'd probably go for 3 or 4 hours. But yeah, that's all for now. So thanks for chatting with me, everyone. Thanks, Eric and Troy and Filthy Casual, as well as someone else was chatting before too. What was his name? SW Jedi 101. Yeah, thanks everyone. And for anyone who didn't chat as well, thank you for watching. And this has been Ghostbusters for Atari 8-bit computers. It's a really cool game, especially for the time. But that's all for tonight, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.